So now, little update. We've got the spring box in, and that white stuff is all bent. Hold on, wait, don't throw it in yet. That white stuff is bentonite clay, which helps seal around the base, because I had to prop this on 2 piles of stone. Hold on, wait, because wait, not yet, because the where the spring comes out of the ground is in a corner of bedrock, so it's not an even location. You can see it coming out. Look, Jovi, you can see it coming out right in that upper end. Okay, so that's where the spring comes in. Right, you know, there. And so it's coming in and it's going out this gravel, or this copper pipe right here. And it's running in to the pond. Pond's filling up. Okay, hold on, Jovi. And big log to play on right there. And the water level of the pond, sorry, zooming like crazy, is probably going to be about here. And so I can cork these as needed from the inside to bring the water level up. My goal is to have it waterfall into the pond. You could swim up and drink water, or just fill something. Maybe I can hook a line to it as well to bring it gravity feed to a location to distribute it. But you could always take off the top and fill with spring water too. We have a bunch of springs, so this one isn't, this one ran through the historic drought, so that's good. So now we're gonna dump gravel in here just to cover up the clay. The water is gonna still be able to come through it. You can see where it's coming in the back there, right there. And yeah, so that'll keep like any kind of sediment down, ideally the gravel, and then we'll have just clean water outflowing. So let's dump some gravel in. Jovi, let's put all that in. Let's dump all that in.
Let's put this on the dump.
No, we're gonna dump it in the spring. Can you get it? There's about a third left. And the main reason to put this gravel in is so the clay around the outside edge, which obviously needs to always pitch away from the spring tile, because you don't want any surface water getting in. The surface water is, the goal is to keep surface water out. We don't want to drink rainwater directly after it filters through hundreds and thousands of feet of soil and bedrock sediment. That's when it's an amazing filter and it mineralizes it. That's what you want to drink, if you can. Now, some people have to drink surface water or rainwater directly, but highly not recommended if possible. I know some people who have a really good sense of all this and believe very firmly that drinking rainwater directly will make you sick. I know someone who got colon cancer at a very young age. They drank rainwater for 2-3 years preceding that. Was it the source of the colon cancer? Of course, I don't know, but I've heard of, I know more than a few cases of that actual example. Anyway, different topic, but you can see the water coming in there. This is mostly to keep the clay out from working its way in to the spring box itself. So it's gonna, be cloudy now for a day or two since we just disturbed it, but then it'll run clear again, and this gravel will help it stay clear. And then I can start raising up the level, which will be cool. We'll see how much this increases in the wet season. It ran through a 30-40 year historic drought lightly, enough to fill, 50, 80, 100 gallon tank a day or more. Plenty for drinking, but we'll see how much it increases in the wet season. Usually these best artisanal fissure springs respond to the weather slowly, which indicates how good they are. The slower a spring responds to the weather, generally, the better it is, because the more of a true aquifer spring it is, the more it's isolated from just the caprice of weather, of recent weather. So if a spring's responding to a rain event in a day or days, then it's very connected to the rain, to the weather. So that aquifer is very kind of open and thus very exposed to being contaminated, and it's not giving you that much of a filtered water as well. Source. If it doesn't respond for weeks or months to weather patterns, that's a really good thing, because that's old water. That's very filtered water. This is the outflow from the top pond. I'll have a whole video about this pond system once it's all done, but right now this is a little sediment trap. The water coming down to fill this probably 300,000 gallon pond, maybe 250.